Hey there, Morbid Maniacs. It's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be telling you guys a creepy story called Seven. There was a group of teenage friends, 4 boys and 4 girls, who went to the same high school. One night they were having a small party in one of the boys' houses. It was after midnight, and the talk soon turned to scary stories. The friends wanted to test their courage by going to a haunted location. They thought it would be fun to scare themselves by exploring a creepy place in the dark. For years, they had heard stories about an old abandoned school that lay on the outskirts of town. Everyone said it was haunted. None of the teenagers actually believed in ghosts, but they wanted to scare themselves, and it seemed like the old abandoned school was the easiest place to explore. One of the girls had a car, so they drove out to the old schoolhouse and parked outside the grounds. The 8 friends decided that they would explore the school in pairs. The plan was for each pair to walk around the school anti-clockwise. It would take about 10 minutes to circumnavigate the school. The first pair would start off, and when they returned, they would tell the others what they had seen. Then it would be the turn of the second pair to walk around the school. The first pair, a boy and a girl, set off as the remaining 6 teenagers waited by the car. After a while, they began to grow impatient. It had been more than 20 minutes, and their friends had still not returned. After 30 minutes had passed since the first pair left, the others got tired of waiting. The next boy and girl decided to walk around the school and look for their friends. The others waited and waited, but the second pair failed to come back. The remaining teenagers couldn't understand what was happening. They began to wonder if their friends were playing a joke on them. It had been almost an hour since the first pair had left. The third boy and girl pair nervously set off to try and find their missing friends. They never returned. The boy and girl who remained behind were very nervous. The girl began to cry, and the boy tried to comfort her. Eventually the boy said, "I'm going to look for the others. If I don't come back after 30 minutes, go straight to the police." After he left, the girl stood alone in the cold and the dark, weeping silently. She waited an hour, but nobody came back. She got into the car, turned the keys in the ignition, and drove to the nearest police station. 4 police officers accompanied the girl back to the school, and as dawn began to break, they launched a search for the 7 missing teenagers. At first, they couldn't find any sign of them on the school grounds, but then they discovered that the side door of the old disused school gym was standing open. The police went inside, but it was empty. There was an eerie silence in the air. It was when they looked inside the toilet in the gym that they finally found the missing 7. They were all hanging from the ceiling by their necks. The police questioned the surviving girl, and she swore that she had been telling the truth. The 7 teenagers had gone to the abandoned school to test their courage. They had no reason to commit suicide. However, after spending weeks trying to solve the mystery, the police finally closed the case, saying they could not find any evidence that the teenagers had been murdered. In the end, the incident was explained away as a case of mass hysteria. The police claim that the 7 teenagers must have been involved in some sort of suicide pact. To this day, nobody in that town will dare venture out to the old abandoned school after nightfall. So, that was the story. I'm sorry if this video was kind of short. I usually like to make my videos a lot longer, but I just wanted to do something quick because I didn't have enough time to do any research or anything. Definitely let me know what you guys would like to see for creepy videos in the future. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become a morbid maniac. And be sure to let me know what you thought of this creepy story. I think it's kind of sad, actually. I definitely think that something murdered them. I don't know if it was a ghost. I don't know if it was like a serial killer which was out on the loose, but I definitely think that something murdered them. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video.